everybody, welcome to RMS Sales Training and Inspiration. I am your host and my name is Rich Norton, and I sit here excited and thrilled and happy to be sharing all the positive information, and I thank all of you for giving me positive feedback. I sit here right now just coming back from a beautiful trip to Cancun, Mexico. We just got off this trip. It was absolutely fantastic. If you were to survey all the representatives that were on that trip, they would say A+, unbelievably A+, absolutely wonderful. And that's how we do things with Retriever Merchant Solutions. That's how we do things within our group, the Norton RPS Super Group. That's what we do. We like to reward representatives for achieving great success. And I really saw that when we talk about having a family, a retriever family, that's exactly what we have. And I like to just kind of watch and I like to observe. And I was just observing representatives and their spouses and the people getting together, getting to know each other a little bit more and having a celebratory time, having a great time. And that's what we did in Paradise. And the place that we stayed at, it was completely unique and completely different from trips that we've done in the past. We have done trips to the Bahamas, we've been to the Cayman Islands, we've been to some wonderful resorts, but we kind of did something a little bit different in our Norton 9 contest. And what that is, that contest right there, that is a contest where we take the top 8 invested accounts throughout the summer, June, July, and August, and then we take the #1 revenue producer, and that equates to what we call the Norton 9. So that was the Norton 9 contest, and we were able to leave November 4th, and we just got back. We went from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it was amazing. So we got there Wednesday, and this place, Secrets was the name of it, and they have resorts all throughout the world, but right next door to it, they had another resort called Dreams, and we had access to both of them. Secrets is an all-adult, all-inclusive place. I'll tell you a little bit more about that. And also Dreams is for families, so people can bring children. We had all adults there, at least we were thinking we were adults. No, we had fun, it was great, and we had 22 of us that went, and I was fortunate to bring my youngest daughter. My oldest daughter wasn't able to go because she works, so she wasn't able to attend, but she's going to join us on future trips. But it was great. So we got there Wednesday. Wednesday, people were coming from all over the country, from Utah, from Connecticut, from Florida, to New York, to everywhere, all around the country, Atlanta, Georgia. They were all coming, and we had a fabulous time. On day 1, that evening, we had a welcome cocktail reception. Now, it was a little bit rainy, so we had to bring it indoors. You know, for the first couple days, it was like a storm going through Central America, so we got the outlying part of the little storm, which didn't stop us at all. We had fun, it was great. So what we did is we had a welcome cocktail reception, and we had a nice meal, and then we had a saxophone player. Everybody kind of got together and had fun, and that was our day 1. And then the next day, beautiful. This place was gorgeous. I mean, we're right on the beach, and we got pools all over the place. And here's the exciting part about this, is all the representatives that won this trip, they were considered preferred guests. They had access to all the preferred areas, along with all you could eat, all you could drink. 19 different restaurants. Amazing. From Japanese restaurants, Asian sushi, to Italian restaurants, to French restaurants, to Mexican restaurants, of course. We were in Cancun, Mexico, so it was wonderful. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks at midnight, delivery to your room. All that was all part of the program. How happy were the representatives? So the next day, we got to hang out in the pool, got our own spaces together with cabanas. Everybody got to hang out a little bit. It was sunny for a while, then it rained a little bit. The next day after that, it actually was raining throughout the day, but several of our top representatives got suites with pools right in their backyard, leaning out towards to the beach area. All those were heated up. We ended up having a party in the Norton suite. A bunch of people came over, and it was wonderful. So we had a great time there. One of the nights, I took some of our top performers out to a restaurant off property. We were in a restaurant called the Buenos Aires Argentinian restaurant. We had steak and seafood, great. 40-minute drive out through Cancun. It was wonderful. But all the representatives had a fabulous time. And then on the last day, the final day, which was Saturday, we ordered sunshine, and we got it. And it was a beautiful day, an amazing, gorgeous, wonderful day. The sun was shining all day long. We got to play pool volleyball. We got to have fun. We got to go swimming. We were going between the ocean back to the pool, full of sun the entire day. And then everybody went back to their rooms, and we had this wonderful farewell dinner, and it was right in the terrace that was way at the top of the property in the nice greens area, and we had everything set up. What a gorgeous night it was. The stars were out. You can actually see Mars. Somebody pointed that out. Beautiful. Everything was lit up. We had a mariachi band that was playing. It was just unbelievable. And at the end, the dinner was phenomenal. Just great food, fantastic food, great fellowship. What a great time it was. And at the end, we actually had DJs there, and we were dancing the night away. Of course, we put all the 70s disco music on, and we were able to make requests, and everybody's dancing up a storm. Stayed up there till 11 o'clock. Gorgeous night, fantastic night, and everybody went back home on Sunday. I promise you, if you were to survey all the representatives that won that trip, they would say A+ and more. Not only because of the destination, but just the people that we were with. Everybody just became friends. Everybody was positive, and everybody hung out together. So it was wonderful. It was great. So I say all that in saying to you, these are the kind of things that we do within our group, within our organization. And many representatives come from other companies, and they've been in other sales teams, and they all say there's nothing like this at all. You know, the things that we do, the fun that we have, the rewards, the first-class trips, we love it. It's amazing. And we're getting ready to have a Christmas party in Disney World, so nothing's stopping us. It's wonderful. And then by the first of the year, we're going to have a summit. Then we're going to begin another contest. And then next summer, we'll have a Norton 9 contest again. And we're already looking at destinations already. We're already excited about it. We're talking about either somewhere in the Dominican Republic or even in St. Martin, some beautiful destination. I promise you it will be first class, A+. It'll be on a beach, there will be swimming pools, and there will be lots of fun. So that's the lifestyle that you can have with Retriever Merchant Solutions if you apply yourself, if you are working consistently, if you make it happen, you're going to get rewarded for it. Not only with the trips, not only with the bonus money, not only with the recognition, but along with everything else. The money comes along with it. You're going to build up a fabulous life. You're going to build up your residuals. No secret formula. It's all about going to work and making it happen. So I hope that excites you, because you might say, wow, that's great that those representatives can go on those trips, and you know, I wish someday I could, or maybe I can't, or they're lucky, you know, they're just great salespeople. You can achieve it, because several of our representatives that were on that trip have only been with us for a year and a half, not even 2 years. And some of them were on that trip have already won 2 trips already. So it goes to show you, can you have success right out of the gates? Absolutely. No question about it. You can have great success. So I hope to see you on that next trip. I hope to see all of you winning awards, getting recognition, but not only that, accomplishing the things that you would like to achieve, accomplishing your dreams and making it happen. So yes, all your dreams can come true. All you have to do is have a great attitude and apply yourself and do what it takes to become successful. Today is going to be episode 3. We already did 2 shows already, and we are covering ways to make progress, because you're either going backwards or you're progressing forward. And we covered a lot of different things over the past 2 shows on how you can make progress in a lot of different areas, because we are all under construction. We all have areas that we need to improve on, and it's important that you constantly build, constantly get better, constantly thrive, continue to make progress all the time, because progress and growth equals happiness. If you're staying neutral and you're not getting anywhere, then you're marching backwards. So remember, growth and progress equals happiness. So get excited, make it happen, and let's keep progressing, and let's keep moving forward. So I'm going to take a short break. I'd like for you to break out your notebook, and I'd like for you to write these things down, and then while you're doing that, I want you to write down what areas and what are some of the things that you can do to help you get to that next level. And that's what progressing is all about. So we'll be right back. Take a look at this commercial, and we'll see you in a few moments. Hey, it's Rich Norton with Retriever Merchant Solutions. I want to thank all of you for watching our shows. We're hearing a lot of great positive feedback, and I'm hearing a lot from different representatives from other merchant service companies, which is fantastic. And people are telling me, man, we've got sales teams watching your shows, but I want to be on your team. And how do I get started? How do I qualify? How can I work with your company? I love what you're doing. I love the people. I love all the shows. You guys have a lot of enthusiasm, you have a lot of direction, a lot of discipline, and great things are happening. I'm seeing representatives win trips, and I want to have that lifestyle. I want to be part of a team like that, because many of the representatives that we're talking to are coming from other merchant service companies, and no big deal, nothing bad against them, but a lot of stories that I'm hearing is that they're feeling like they're lone rangers. They've started out with a company and they got a little bit of training, maybe watched a couple videos, and then they're kind of thrown out there like, go out there and do it, good luck, you're on your own, and that's it. And a lot of them are falling flat on their face, they're struggling along, they're putt-putting along, and they're getting kind of discouraged. Well, I want you to know at Retriever Merchant Solutions, especially within my group, the RPS Super Group, you will never feel that way. We are here for your success. What separates us from everybody else is that we put a lot of time, a lot of effort, and we work together as a team. We will make sure that you're going to have great success as long as you're willing to put forth the effort. Now, people may say, what is the key to success? How am I going to have success in your industry? I want to be successful. Well, it's bottom line, 2 things. It's all about attitude. I always say this, attitude, attitude, attitude. Believe in what you're doing. I can put all that as one thing. And go to work. Attitude, belief, go to work. All right, if you do that, you're going to have great success. So if you're looking for an amazing opportunity and you want to join a winning team, give me a call. The email is right here. You'll see that. But also you can call me directly. You can call me on my cell phone, 904-434-4635. You can shoot me a text. I'll get back with you. I keep busy, but I will get back with you. And you can join a winning team, and we will help you have all your dreams come true. All right, I am right back with you. I hope you got your notebooks out, and I hope you're ready to write some of this stuff down. Thank you for your support and your encouragement. A couple of you have reached out to me and already told me some of the things that you were not doing right and the things that we needed to kind of progress to kind of keep you going. So here we go. So I got a few things written down. We're going to close this episode with these things, and some I'll rush through, not rush through, but just kind of spend a moment on, and then some we'll kind of spend a little bit more on also. Now, one of the things I wanted to cover is tracking your finances, because a lot of representatives and people in general will say, I don't know where it all goes. You ever hear that? It's like at the end of the week, It's all gone. At the end of the month, I make all this money and it's all gone. Well, this is where what we call making a budget is important, because you will be amazed about how much money just gets thrown away. For example, if you find yourself eating out too much, you find yourself throwing away money here, throwing away money there, and some people say, well, I deserve that, I work hard. We don't deserve anything. We have to get our finances in order, because once you do that, then you should be able to do all these things. Like, for example, we were just talking about one of these wonderful trips, and you can do that on your own, and I encourage you to do that on your own, but not while you're in debt, not while you owe a whole bunch of money, not while you got cars financed. It's important that you make a decision to become debt-free. Now, I'll stress this again. Those of you that have watched many shows will know that I encourage you to become debt-free. I encourage you to find a formula that's going to help you to become debt-free. And that formula for us was called the Dave Ramsey formula. It's simple as that. Become debt-free, Total Money Makeover. That's the name of that book. All right, DaveRamsey.com, Financial Peace University. It's not a good way of just getting rich quick or anything like that. It's a good way of getting out of debt so you can become wealthy. So it's all about having a plan. So many people are all over the map and they don't know where they're going. They don't keep track of their finances. So start doing that. If you're not doing that already, find out, write out your budget. What's your rent or mortgage and what are you paying here? And keep track of that on a daily basis. And you'll find out there's a lot of money that gets thrown away on things that are not necessary. So make a decision. I'm going to become debt-free. I'm not going to owe any money to anyone. I'm going to save money. I'm going to start investing money. I'm going to purchase a house, not because I deserve to, but because I put away 20% and I'm going to pay it off in 15 years or less. I'm putting the money away for long-term investments for retirement. All about having a plan. So track your finances. Make more money. We encourage you to do that. And then track your finances and start putting together a budget on becoming debt-free, making sure you're paying your taxes on time, making sure that you're investing for the future. I want all of you to make a lot of progress in that area. I know there are many representatives that have a desire to become a millionaire or a multi-millionaire in this business. Can it happen? Absolutely. Does it happen? Absolutely. If they can do it, you can do it as well. But it's all about making a plan and keeping track of everything. I want you to progress in that area. I know you can. Now here's another one. Fail fast. Now what I mean by that, when I say fail fast, many people make the same mistake over and over and over again, and they don't learn from it at all. So what we want you to do is fail, make mistakes, overcome those challenges, and while you're failing, what you're going to do is you're going to learn from those failures. Because if you don't, you're going to keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. So learn to fail fast, get it over with, and then that failure that you have, that's the exciting part, because that's knowledge. That's what's going to help you get to that next level. That's what's going to encourage you to be a top-level performer. And I'll say this many times. In order to succeed, you have to fail. But we don't stay with the failure. We learn from that failure. You use failures as learning opportunities, as growing opportunities, as opportunities to keep progressing. There we go. Ways to keep progressing. How do we keep progressing? We have to fail, and we have to fail fast, get it over with, and then move on, and then we're going to continue to succeed. Failure is part of success. It's a huge part. Your goal should be the biggest failure, because if you're the biggest failure and you learn from those failures, that is going to help you to become super successful. So progress by failing, progress by failing fast, and learning, and then moving on to the next obstacle, challenge, or plan that you might have. So great stuff right there. Also, areas to progress with. Interacting with others. How are you in that area? Some of you as salespeople might say, well, I've got the gift of gab. That's why I'm a great salesperson. I could go into any room and I could sell ice to an Eskimo. And I can talk and talk and talk and talk. I'm the life of the party. Now, here's the problem with that. If you talk and talk and talk and talk, you're not listening at all. In order to succeed, you have to learn how to interact with others. Now, when it comes to sales, if you want to progress in that area, I always talk about this formula. Your goal is to get people to like you. That's step one. How do you get people to like you? That first impression is very important. You have to be genuine, you have to be sincere, you have to have the philosophy that you're helping people, you have to look for the good in other people, you have to compliment other people, and then you have to listen to other people. Because if they like you, they're going to listen to you. And while they're listening to you, while you're asking questions and listening to them, now they're going to begin to trust you. So how can we progress in the area of interacting with others? Now, I've talked about this many times. The way to do that, and I shared this with a few people, I even shared this with my youngest daughter. I said, you know how you can be the most popular person? Is what you want to do is you want to be able to walk into any room, and when you walk into that room, don't go in there selling yourself or talking about yourself or all your accomplishments. What I want you to do, I was telling her, I was telling her friend this as well, what I want you to do is go in and just talk with them and start asking them questions. And when you ask them questions, listen to those questions. And while listening to those questions, shake your head up and down and say, man, that's great. You know, that's great. That's fantastic. Follow up with more questions. Show a genuine interest in them, and you will find just by doing that, you hardly talked at all. All you did was do a lot of listening, asked a lot of questions, and guess what will happen? You will be the most popular person in that room. How do I know that? Because that's all part of the program. That's all part of interacting with other people. You're taking the focus off you, and what you're doing is you're focusing on them. Because you'll find people will talk about themselves a lot. Listen to them, let them talk about themselves, show a genuine interest. So that's a way that you can progress in interacting with other people. That's important in the sales world, to learn how to interact with other people. Not talking about yourself, not overselling, not talking and talking and talking. Learn to be a listener, and you will find yourself progressing, not only in personal relationships, but in the business world also, especially for those of you that are with Retriever Merchant Solutions. So great way to progress. Another way to progress is to invest. All right, now we talked about finances, but before we get to that point, what you want to do, become debt-free. Once you become debt-free, you build up an emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of whatever your income is. You've got that built up. And once you've done that, if you haven't bought a home already, and the only way to buy a home, 20% down, 15-year mortgage, fixed rate, pay it off as early as you possibly can. And now, guess what you get to do? You get to invest for the future. Now you might say, well, I'm just living for the moment, living here right now, I just take it day by day, I'm living for today. That's fine, that's great. None of us are promised tomorrow, but at the same time, it's all about security, investing for the future, Now you can start taking 15% of your income and you can start putting that away for great investments down the road. And I'm talking about long-term investments. I'm not talking about playing the stock market like you're gambling. You're like, I'm up today, I'm down today, I'm up today. You put the money away, put it away on a monthly basis, forget about it, make that part of your life. I've been doing that for years, and it's amazing when I get those statements in. I'm like, wow, just by doing that, it's growing and it's growing. And by doing that, you are progressing in the financial world. So learn the art of investing. It's not a Ponzi scheme. Learn it. Get the knowledge about it. Get the information about it. Talk to several advisors. Talk to people that are total pros in that area, and then make smart decisions based on the knowledge that you have obtained. So are you progressing in that area? Do you want to progress in that area? I hope the answer to that question is a definite yes. Here's another one. Meditate. And I call that meditation and prayer. How are you doing in that area? Is that something that you're progressing on? Now, it's important, and we're all under construction. We all need what I call quiet time. Do you have a daily quiet time? Do you have time that you can just chill out, you and God, whatever your faith is, how strong your faith is, you can build your faith either way. Are you taking time to have a good, quiet time where you can just learn to relax, where you can just be quiet, you can be still, something like that, or prayer time, or meditation time. Reading scripture is great. Listening to some good uplifting worship music or positive music. Take 5 minutes, take 10 minutes, take 15 minutes and just chill, like what I talk about, chilling with the Lord. Spending that time, taking a deep breath, allowing God to speak to me. Very important. What is your life in that area? Have you been the type of guy that says, I'm too busy, I don't have time for that? Well, I'm talking about 5 minutes. I'm talking about 10 minutes. I'm talking about 15 minutes. Whenever you do it, set some time and set up a schedule to do that, whether it's in the morning, whether it's at the end of the day. I think either one of them, for me, I believe that the morning is probably the best time. Or how about both? Either or. How about throughout the whole day you can do it? A couple minutes here, a couple minutes there. Spend some quiet time and progress in that area. You will find yourself becoming more peaceful and less stressful, and you will enjoy life a lot better, and your blood pressure will go down also. So all that is important. Make a decision to progress in that area. Here's another one. This is good stuff. Get yourself a mentor. These are ways to progress. Who is your mentor? Who's the person that you look up to for guidance, for direction? Who's the person that you look up to that's going to give you encouragement, that's going to help you to become more positive? Who's the person that you're going to look up to or reach out to that's going to give you some guidance, whether it's in sales, whether it's in the business world, whether it's just your attitude? Do you have someone in your corner that's going to cheer you up? Do you have someone in your corner that when you're going through a difficult time, they are going to pump you up, they're going to encourage you, they're going to help you to become positive, they're going to lift up your spirits? Do you have someone that's a mentor in your life? If you don't, go out and get one right now. Now, a mentor should be a person that's ahead of you in life. Not better than you, but just ahead of you in life. They're going to teach you things. Maybe it doesn't mean that they have to be older, but they will teach you things to help you to achieve your goals. Very important that you have one of those. If you do not make a decision right now, and I want you to think about it, I want you to reflect, who would be a great mentor for me right now? If you need to pray about it, do that, whatever it may be. Who would be a wonderful mentor that I can look up to and get some guidance, some direction, whatever it may be, spiritual guidance, business guidance, personal guidance, whatever the direction is. An accountability partner, that's important. I have a few mentors that I can call, that I can seek counsel from, that I can seek advice from, people that I can look up to, and I know that their counsel is going to be good counsel and positive counsel. So how are you doing in that area? Are you progressing? If you have a mentor, you will progress, no question about it. Here's another one. Think big. I talk about that a lot. What is your thinking like right now? Are you a small-time thinker or are you a big-time thinker? Now, it's important to have big dreams, but at the same time, you want to be realistic, knowing when you can achieve those dreams. And that's simple as this. Having a dream, making a plan. A dream with a plan all of a sudden becomes a goal. But it's important that you dream big, that you think big, and you look at the big picture and you ask yourself, what do I want to accomplish in this area? I'm thinking big. Where am I going to be a year from now? Where am I going to be 5 years from now? Where am I going to be 10 years from now? Go for it and make that dream come true. Don't be a small-time thinker. Don't shoot your dreams down. Don't allow other people to shoot down your dreams. Think big and go for it. You can accomplish great things, you can accomplish big things, but you have to be willing to progress in that area. So great stuff that we're covering. I just have a few more, and where we'll close the show, I'm going to take a short break, and we'll finish up the show by giving you the final couple. I hope these are helping you out. I'll be right back. Hey everybody, Rich Norton from RMS Sales Training and Inspiration. I wanted to thank all of you for tuning into our show. Thank you for all the encouragement that you give, the emails and the phone calls. Absolutely fantastic. I know that our show is blessing people all throughout the country on American Hearts Radio. Mike Aloya and Bruce Shepard do a fantastic job with their ministry all throughout the country. They do wonderful things, and these guys love the Lord, and they're great friends of mine, and I am excited to be on the journey with them. Now you see this wonderful t-shirt that I got on. It's Jesus stock, and whenever I wear this t-shirt, people ask me, what is that all about? Well, this is going to be a concert series in 2021, and it's going to be fantastic. They're doing a 3-day event. It's going to be wonderful with preaching. There's going to be Southern gospel. There's going to be rock and rollers, and it's all going to be just praise and worship and music about Jesus. And we're going to have, in fact, our band, I'm getting the band together. We're getting the band back together again, and we're going to have some praise and worship out there. It's just going to be a wonderful event, and I'm excited about this. I'm looking forward to it. I know the Van Zant brothers are involved with that. A lot of people are jumping on board, some big names. You'll hear all about it. And while I'm wearing this t-shirt, as I talk about, many people want to say, where can I get a shirt like that? Well, yes, you can. While you're watching our show, you can get this shirt. It's for a donation of $40 to American Hearts Radio. There's a couple ways you can do that. You can look them up. The best way is to call my friend Mike at 904, it's right on the screen here, 904-229-8150. He takes credit and debit cards, go figure. All right, so you can actually put it on a credit or debit card. You can support the concert that's coming up. You can support the American Hearts Radio Network, and you will get one of these wonderful t-shirts, and you can display it and just wear it proudly, and maybe you can come and see these concerts. It's going to be great. So remember, in 2021, buy the t-shirt, support American Hearts Radio. I'll see you next time. All right, I am back for the final segment. I am really excited to share this information with you, because as I'm going through this, and all of you that know me understand that I'm under construction as well. And there's areas I know that I need to progress in. I know there's areas that I need to improve in also. And that's why we did 3 shows on these topics, because there's a lot of them, you know, and as I'm going through with them, some of them I'm like, wow, I need that. Oh yeah, I got to progress in that area. I confess to you, I have not arrived. I am under construction, and that's what progress is. Progress equals happiness. Growth equals happiness. Keep that in mind. Say that to yourself. I want to keep growing. I want to keep progressing. So let's go through these last couple for the last few moments, and here we go. Be productive. And what I'm talking about is not be busy, because so many people are busy. It's like, how are you doing? I'm busy. I'm doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that, and they're not progressing at all. I'll ask them 6 months later, how are these things going in your life right now since you've been so busy? Are you progressing? Well, honestly, I'm kind of the same where I've been. Well, you're being busy, you're not being productive. So you have to do the things that make you productive. Make a decision that you're going to produce, you're going to be productive, whatever the goals are, and make things happen. Because again, there's a huge difference between being productive and being busy. Keep that in mind. That's how you're going to progress if you make the decision to be productive. I hope that makes sense. Another thing is to do more, and I don't mean overloading your schedule. I don't mean burning yourself out in any way. Some of us, bottom line, we just need to make a decision. I just need to do more. And what you need to do is look at, are you reaching your full potential? Look at your schedule. Is there things that you can do to help you to get to a higher level? And I promise you that if you really look at it and you start taking inventory and you start reflecting, you'll say, you know what? Yeah, I can. No question about it. I definitely can. I can get up a little bit more earlier. I can, as I'm working in the field, I can put more into what I'm doing, especially with RMS. I can hit extra doors. I can work a little bit harder. I can apply myself a little bit more. Whatever it may be, whether even in a relationship, I can apply myself better. I can do better in that area. I can do more for my wife. I can do more for my family. Again, that's how you're going to continue to progress. Great stuff right here. Also, be ambitious. Very important that you have that ambition and you are making a decision that you are going to be a winner. You're going to make it happen. Ambition is a very important trait in order to be successful. So I want to ask you that question. If somebody was to describe you, would they say, yeah, that person has a lot of ambition. They go out and make it happen. They really are ambitious. Is that an area, I might be cutting a nerve right now, is that an area in your life that you need work on and you know you need to progress more? Because I think that's a great accomplishment, or a compliment, just by saying, yeah, that person's got a lot of ambition, or they're a go-getter, they like to go out and make it happen. Is that an area that you can progress on? And then the final thing is, spend wisely. Going back to the finances, are you throwing away a lot of money, or are you spending your money wisely? And again, I can do show after show after show on all of that. There's nothing wrong with having great things. Pay cash for them. Set aside your money. Save your money. Get out of debt. Invest your money properly. And then, as Dave Ramsey talks about, live like no one else. So eventually you can live and give like no one else. Giving outrageously. That's a great thing to do. That's a great goal to have. So I know you can do this. What a great, great show. What a great topic. We dedicated 3 shows just to this area on ways to progress. And there were so many different topics that we talked about. I hope that this really helps you. I really do. Because it's helping me. I'm talking to myself right now. I know there's areas that I need work on, and I know that if you really get genuine and you get sincere, I know that you know that there's areas that you need to work on also. So make that commitment. Go through these. Listen to the shows again. Write these things down. Or even do this, even better. As I've read all these through all the different shows, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself? 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. And then find those areas and then make a plan how you can progress in those areas. And that will help you to progress in life, because progression equals happiness. Always remember that. Let's make it happen. Let's progress each and every day. Remember, today is a wonderful gift from God. What you do with this day is your amazing gift back to God. Progress, keep growing, keep making it happen, and have a super fantastic day. I'll see you next time on RMS Sales Training and Inspiration.